Pretty funny. Oh, come on. Come on. My chat don't want to work. I have a feeling I'll see some YouTube chats today since I'm playing Third Strike. Yeah. How do I stream? There we go. Load it up. And also put the Twitch things over here. There we good. We good. What up, Cash Money 3S? I'm setting everything up.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle. Yeah.
Oh, I should add exclamation point guides to the title. Oh, I found the Hugo guide. And there's my guide to the guides. Did I really not make one for Elena? I could have swore I did. Apparently not. Well, I'll play Third Strike for the simple fact that Fatal Fury is coming out. That's an interesting angle. Interesting Kurt angle. That one. Nope, nope. Oh, I don't think I have one. I don't think I have a... Yes, I do. No, I don't. Man. I want this one. But I need to make a... whatchamacallit for it. Scene. Or button. Oh, this doesn't have that chat, does it? Well, that's just how it's gonna be. Gotta get me a cross-up arcade stick. I need to get me an official sponsor. What I'm gonna try to do is feature whatever I'm playing on and see if any of these companies want to be like, hey, yo, let me get the exclusive. And I'm gonna be like, pasa la feria, way. Last time I remember you were playing as a Remy? Yeah, Remy's tight. Oh, apparently I'm not playing anything because I gotta plug it in. It's been a while. I've been not playing fighting games. Actually, I have been playing some Tekken 8, just a little bit. I actually played a set with one of my friends I grew up playing fighting games with yesterday. It was pretty fun, but he was playing on Wi-Fi. Because he had to. And it was terrible, but it was fun. If maybe you want to pick them up, well, you gotta... I would suggest... I would not suggest installing Third Strike on PC. You need a computer science degree to do it. I gotta do this again. I swear it takes so long. What? Oh, now I gotta restart, man. I gotta restart this whole thing. What I was gonna say is I suggest actually getting the... let me play it, man. Is it working? Looks like it. Man, I gotta revamp everything. If you want to learn how to charge partition, you should get the training mode. The training mode that's in the whatchamacallit. God dang it. One thing at a time. Let me reverse and just put the stuff in the title of the stream. Do I have a... There it is. Exclamation point WSL for guides. I should just change that to guides. I'll make it make sense. Guides. There we go. Yeah, the LUA script, Lua script. I don't know what people call it. But you should get that because it shows you visually how charge partitioning works. It's so difficult to describe how and why. It's like this. It's like describing an atom without seeing what it looks like. LUA script. So I should have. There should be a guide to playing Third Strike I have somewhere. I actually don't have it in my guide to guides. Let me see. Is it Third Strike? Oh my god. Third Striker? I just got back from the gym, so my hands are all jacked up. Is it Play 3S? There it is. This guide is really important. I need to put that down there. Now I need to get the link. Copy link. Insert link. That should work. So now that's in there. It should be good. And this should give you everything you need. I made a few adjustments to it yesterday because the wording wasn't exactly clear. It still could use some work, but everything's pretty much here. And if you need something that is more in detail, Exodus and X Gamers wrote a really long 21-page way to install Third. It's ridiculous, man. If you want to play Third Strike, you gotta have some skills to click on things. But it's really not that bad. I don't think this is that bad anymore. Sometimes your firewall blocks it. I kind of fixed that a while ago. I don't think I did intentionally. But I made this one page on purpose. So it'll be like, this is the most simplest things you can do. Your quick Ken vid is good stuff. It's good stuff. Thank you. I want to make more of those. And I'm thinking about just focusing back on Third Strike content. Because Street Fighter 6 sucks. At least right now it does. I don't want to, be a Debbie Downer, but it's monotonous. It's not that interesting. Red Bull Kumite was one of the best events in fighting game history. But it wasn't because of the game. I get some of the matches were okay, but everything except for the gameplay was so good. But the gameplay just me. I tricked myself into playing 6 and learning hitbox, went back to stick and realized the game is ass. There are fun things about it. I don't think it's going to be a bad game. I think even Season 2, if they do the right adjustments, it's going to be awesome. But right now, it's just not. It's just same thing over and over again. 3S is hyped to watch. I've been thinking about what Sajam said a while ago, like your favorite fighting game is the one with like it's almost like you like the bad things about it. They're all bad pretty much. They're all full of crap. But whatever crap you're into, this is gross. That's the good one, right? I don't know, man. Third Strike is pretty good, and it does have some crap in it, which is Young and Agent and Chun-Li in general and Makoto. And I guess to some extent it's Dudley a little bit. Dudley has a hard time to like get in your face, but unseeable overhead in the super. But it's the thing is it's fun to defeat that. It's fun when you beat those things. Most of the time. Hey, it works now. Up. Down. Weak punch. Are these all good now? Did I just not have a button? Do do do. I hope this is. Oh, man. Okay, let's do this the right way. I'm gonna clear everything. Hopefully, solve this once and for all, and never ever uninstall Third Strike on my machine ever again. Whoop. Wish there was a more thorough way of doing all this. I do have a hotkey, load state, okay. Save preset, okay. Okay. I hope that worked. All right, and now we gotta load the script. If anybody knows, there's a way you can make a shortcut so you can just immediately go in training mode. That's what I need to have again. I reinstalled Windows recently, so I just lost everything. But I need to have that script again so I can just click on a shortcut and go straight into training mode. That helps a lot. Instead, I gotta click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Did I just get a virus? Oh, I guess I'm good now. Did I? Oh, I loaded the trials? I need help. Stop. Training. Open. Run. Doesn't Fightcade have an option to just open training mode? They have their own built-in training mode. They're different training modes. Their training mode sucks. I mean, it's nice for like obscure games that nobody really plays. Which is pretty much everything except KLF in this game. Sort of. But it's fun. You can do training mode and things you really don't have a training mode for in any other capacity, at least conveniently. Let's see if I can. Let me just crank out a few, all right? Oh! Hey, not bad. It'll be a couple days before I can just rip these out. My hands are a little jacked up. I did a lot of kettlebell work today. I want to do a calm 720. Like, it looks like I'm putting zero effort into it. No lower back at all. It's not possible. There we go. Okay, so what was I going to do? I need to learn how to navigate this again. How do I go back to select? So I got coin. This should be my character select button. I have game inputs. And that should be this one? Key 1? Oh, why isn't that working? No. I need that button. What about this one? Oh, I do. There we go. So I say all this to go back to this. You want to have this training mode so you can have... Where is it? Special training. Charge. Special training charge. Like that. And this visually... Oh, god dang it. Welcome back. I feel like I just walked back in the classroom and I stumbled over my feet. And then I hit a banana peel. But then I was like, woo! And I played it off like I'm cool. You want to have these things if you're going to learn, like, what's this called? Charge partitioning. But it's really fun. It's just fun to do this. And now we Korra. There we go. I dropped it. No, I didn't. There we go. Catching up. Oh, I gotta take that off. Menu button. Life refill? Infinite? That's probably good. Something like that. Menu button. So that's menu. This is coin. Slash record and playback. This button does nothing for some reason. This one is load. Character select. I need to learn the button matchup before I proceed. Save state. I have that here. Save state. Okay. Okay, that's all in place. Now I can do what I wanted to do in the first place. Boom. Hugo. Hammer Frenzy, the superior super. And... yeah, sure. You know what's funny about Yun? Okay, save state. Which button is it? This one. Save state. This one. Load state. That one. You know what's funny about Yun? I pick Hammer Frenzy against Yun. Is this Hammer Frenzy? Okay, it is. I pick Hammer Frenzy against Yun because if you parry his down medium kick, your punishes are terrible. Now, how do I do that? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? How come we're jumping together? This is going to end up being a troubleshooting stream. I can feel it. Why is it doing that? Make it make sense. Why would it do that? Don't do that. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know why it does that. I don't like that. Maybe somebody in the YouTube comments will help. I'll read the comment in a day or two. Anyways. I'll just deal with it for now. So if you parry Yun's down medium kick with Hugo, sometimes you're out of range for 720. You can't punish with a light punch clap if I remember correctly. Doesn't punish. You definitely can't do a lariat because they're crouching. So most of the time the best punish that you get is down medium kick. And that sucks. Down medium punch, who cares? This move is just totally destructive to Hugo's entity. But if you have Hammer Frenzy, you can hit him while he's crouching, which is really good. Maybe I do want the health to not be infinite. Meter, refill. Like that. That should be good. So that's one of the reasons. Now I do think the twins are one of the best characters to actually use 720 against because their health pool sucks. And if you 720 them, they die. But the utility of Hammer Frenzy is just so good. And also when you think about how Hugo can jump cancel against command grabs. I mean, these are all hard reads pretty much. These are all reads. You parry a crouching medium kick, it's a read. You jump cancel against a throw or command throw, it's a read. There's no way around it. But because they have a move like command grab, it gives you the opportunity for jump cancel clap. Man, this is not right. Hold on, sorry, I gotta adjust a few more settings. Pretty sure I had that button on record. So coin over here. Now, this just doesn't work. Let me try something real quick. Oh, maybe this button doesn't work. Maybe I gotta fix that. Weird. Mix box? No, I don't got a mix box. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, for example, if Yun does something like... oh, God. If he tries to whiff a dive kick into command grab or a regular throw, you could jump cancel and do a lot of damage because of Hammer Frenzy. But you really don't need Hammer Frenzy to facilitate that. The good thing about jump cancel punishes against throw is they're going to be standing. So that means Lariat's going to hit them. Let me just do this right. Save state? This one. Nope. This one. No, I hit this one. Okay. See if I can still do it. Almost. Oh my god. There we go. Look at that. Look at their stun. They're at... That's so stupid. Ah. So sick. Now, one of the problems with Yun, though, his knockdown, he gets up pretty fast. So it's hard to get a good knockdown against the twins. Let me make sure I'm doing everything right. Counter attack HP. I just got to figure out a few things. How do I make this a shortcut so I can go to training mode faster? And how do I prevent them? Like whenever I hit the record button, the characters are moving together. It's not supposed to do that. Why? Why is it doing that? What up, Jimbo? Thanks, Street Fighter 6 is just Street Fighter 5 but with a normal attack extension instead of a special move combo extension. It's more like Street Fighter 5 except for you get V-Trigger immediately and also Fireball Dry Rush. Man, why is it recording that? I might have to remove the coin sound. Man, I need to write down some things to do after the stream is over. Yeah, I need to get rid of the coin sound. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right, let's see what we got. We got the guide to guides. Where'd it go? We got the Hugo guide, which is in the guide to guides, which you can get with exclamation point WSL, which I'll probably change because that doesn't make sense. All right. Frame data on full meter. This is good. What full meter doesn't have for Hugo is the knockdowns, which I think I did most of the knockdowns for Hugo, a lot of them. I think I did the quick recovery knockdowns, and then somebody else did all of them. They did the non-quick recovery knockdowns. So like, it's a really big help. It's a lot of work. Hitboxes? What is this? Oh, yeah. So this is like convenience. FAT has a better layout for frame data. But the ESN3S website has the hitboxes on them. Let's see how they line up. If they have the same, if they do the same style of writing the frame data, because I don't think they do. Nope. See, this is startup 4, and this says startup 5. It's just people describe it differently. It's does the startup consider where the active frame is at or not? Pretty much that. And that's why in this style of writing the frame data, the startup and the first active frame share a frame. But in this way, they don't. But I think it makes it's useful to have to add one to wherever the startup is. It makes it a little bit better. Yo, what up, Animate Sam? Go to inputs and set player 2 with the keyboard. Add me on Discord, I'll hook it with no coin sound ROM. I have all the things I need pretty much, except for that, which I appreciate. And there's a way that you can make shortcuts on your desktop, so I can just click on something and immediately go into training mode, which I forgot how to do that. So if you know how to do that, okay, brother, oh man. But I have everything, pretty much. What I also want to do is put this in the guide to guides, which is, I turned it off. Here we go. This is add-ons. Let's do it like this. There we go. Who made this? Yep. This is really good. It's a bunch of stuff for Third Strike. Just a bunch of stuff. The no music mod is in here. The Fourth Strike mod. Fixed to doing half circle motions in Fight K with keyboard. Wow. Sprite data. Yep, there's a bunch of stuff in here. And I'll put that, I'll double it up. It's in the how to play Third Strike and add-ons. Let me actually switch this over. There we go. Oh, by the way, Punch Planet had an update recently. They have trial modes now. It's pretty cool. And as time goes on, maybe we'll see. Maybe I can do some other characters besides Hugo. But speaking of, let's see what we got. So we got some frame data, hitboxes. Where is the knockdown data that I did? Did I put it in the excuse me. Oh, there they are. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Sick. Oh, wow, this is good. I might just put these separately in there. That'd be good. Do you watch Mighty Keith funny sketches? Yeah, they come up on my timeline sometimes. Boy, let me see. Everyone's excited. A 36-year-old is playing Third Strike. Uh-huh. Man. Friends. Search. Add friend. There you go. Alright, I did it. He did one about the last Evo lineup in Third Strike. He's just an old guy? Hold on, let me see that. Let me get a little peek. I saw that come up, but I didn't watch it. Evo.
I believe that's everybody. Hey, welcome to another year of celebration for the FGC. And Grand Blue, hey, it's good to have you back, buddy. Hey, it's good to be back, sir. Yo, Third Strike, you think you can have another Evo moment? What? Don't worry about it, Grandpa. Just take your blood pressure medicine. Go, Tekken.
It's messed up. It didn't even show.
Why you only charge $4 for your skins?
Well, because I believe in a fair.
You should jack that thing up to $10.
Mortal Kombat.
Why so much? Money, funds, pay for stuff. You think John Cena and Megan Fox worked for us for free? Instead of talking about dividends, why don't you talk about the characters that need a little bit of fine tuning, huh? You're worried about the wrong balance. Bars. If everyone hears this man talking about me and balancing, y'all should be more like anime fighters, where, you know, everyone's broken. Hell yeah, anime fighters unite.
What? What's wrong with Under Night? Wait a minute.
Yeah, anime fighters.
Dragon Ball's in Evo? I thought that game was over. I thought the rollback patch just sealed the deal. Like, it's just out.
Let's all give a hand to the great.
That's the joke? Oh.
Participating in the event. Oh, but where's that one that set records for attendance? Huh? Where's he at?
Isn't that fascinating?
I guess he'll be spectating. That was a while ago, man. You are in the past. Can y'all stop arguing like little kids? I thought the Smash players were gone. We'll have one jump. The past? You got this geriatric 80-year-old man. What do you say? But I'm the one in the past? Speak on my grandpa like that.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Nah, I'm sick of this.
There's a reason for that.
I just got rolled back.
Who's still playing Street Fighter 4? Who's still playing Street Fighter 5? Let's not talk about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You? Like 4 or 5?
Talking Mortal Kombat. Everybody left you for Tekken.
Wait a minute. I bet there's more people on Fightcade than there is on Street Fighter 4 Steam charts. I'm just curious. Let me take a little look. What we're looking at for Street Fighter 4. 24-hour peak, 235, 178 playing an hour ago. What do we got? What do we got here? How many on 5? That's a good question. Third Strike has 463 people on Fightcade. Okay. We'll take a look at 5. Wait, hold up. Why are these so close? Why is Street Fighter 4 and 5 so close? 178, 264, 235, 348. What? And Third Strike has more. What do you want me to say? And this is not even like official, you know? This is you know, fan-based or whatever.
Excuse you. What can't be excused is that your roster is trash and you're trying to make
I really like the angle of Dragon Ball as an entity explaining something like a villain from Dragon Ball. That's pretty cool. It's got the music in the background.
money for fatalities. You suck. It sounds like somebody just
Yeah,
jealous.
gaming is
Because
crazy,
while
man.
We're all in Vegas. He gonna be online with his trash ass rollback. Does kind of have.
Have y'all heard about Dragon's Dogma? It just came out like yesterday or today or something like that. I haven't deeply looked into it, but I did. I wanted to play it, and then I saw the Steam reviews. I don't know if it got review bombed or what, but it is mostly negative. Fast travel DLC. That's what I was just about to mention. That's insane. That's crazy.
Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of slacking in content. What? You talking about content? Your content is anime ass, you nasty bitch. Freaky draw. Whoa,
Dang.
whoa, whoa. We got titties too.
That's illegal.
I don't even care about this crap. I got
ridiculous.
Dragon Ball Fighters 2 in the works. Wait, you do? No. Oh. I'm Dragon Ball Z. I'm the most famous person here. Y'all should be honored by my lateness. That I didn't even show up to this fake shit. Hey, Street Fighter. Where did Ryu
bars?
get Hadouken from? Goken? More like Goku, bitch. Alright, brother. Your time is up. We, important fighting games, have to get ready for EVO. Y'all leave my anime fighting brethren alone. Can y'all relax?
I like how Dragon Ball stole the show.
We're here to celebrate fighting games. Alright? You know how good we're eating? We got a new Mortal Kombat, a new Tekken, a new Street Fighter, all within a year.
Tekken ain't saying much, just dancing
I
around.
thought the Smash players were gone. One jump. Or that's just...
Tekken 8 is the Little John of fighting games these days. Man, what's gonna happen with Mortal Kombat?
Anime ass.
Mortal Kombat. I think the future of Mortal Kombat is so uncertain. As far as competitive, it's totally fine as far as like sales and the casual audience, it seems. But I do think Street Fighter 6 is likely to be successful and better competitively. Tekken 8 the same. And I don't know about Grand Blue. Like, I literally don't know. I don't know how to feel that out. And Under Night will always, I think, have an underground audience at the very minimum. So it's good to see that game having success. I want to play more of it. But I mean, what else is there? Is that it? I feel like I forgot one game in the lineup. 6, Mortal Kombat, Tekken 8, Grand Blue, Dragon Ball stealing the show, even though it's not a part of it. We got games coming out? Really? I just feel like it's Project L, right? What else? Or excuse me, Double KO? I forgot what it's called. Hey, thanks for the follows. Appreciate that. Hunter x Hunter? Come on, man. All I gotta say is good luck. Oh, yeah, Garou 2. That one looks pretty good. So, Garou, Double KO. Hunter x Hunter. I just think it's gonna be another 2-week game. I hope I'm wrong, but that's all I've been seeing for the past couple years, honestly. Just games come out, they suck, and then they die. It's not just fighting games. They come out, they're overpriced. You play them for like 2 weeks. They try to charge you as much money as possible, and then they die. Ugh, it's terrible. Okay, where was I? About Hugo. Hey, thanks for all the follows. Riot, Animate Sam, Wheelza. Thank you. Lugiotis. Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anything on YouTube. Yep, we're good. I played Punch Planet years ago. It seemed nice, but too similar to Street Fighter for its own good. It just needs people to play it and maybe some casual things to do. Because right now it's just straight up play people online and that's it. That's not really enough. But it's one of the best fighting games, I think. It's probably one of the best indie fighting games ever. Okay, so I took the liberty, it took like a day or two. I wrote down every knockdown that was important for Hugo. Like, you know, common ones like crouching medium kick. And then exploring some of them that may have potential. So I would say that crouching medium kick you see very commonly. Backbreaker you see pretty commonly. The cool thing about backbreaker is the knockdown won't change depending, like if you backbreaker them from a higher height or if you combo or something like that, it's always going to be the same knockdown because he brings them down, he lands, and then he throws them on the ground. So the knockdown, as far as I know, shouldn't ever change. I don't think anything would change that. Like if you hit somebody in the air with a move that knocks them down, depending on where you hit them in the air, the knockdown will change because they got a different position. They gotta hit the ground, and at the time it takes to do that might be different. And then you combine that with the different knockdowns of each character. So yeah, this spreadsheet shows the quick stand knockdowns, and then somebody else by the name of Zena G1 did the same thing that I did, but for the non-quick stand. The reason why I did, oh man. Pause on this site. Okay. The reason why I did the quick stand knockdowns first is because if you don't have a good knockdown setup when they get up the fastest that they possibly can, then it's not really, then your opponent just gets up and just eliminates any possibility of okizeme that you might have. Like for example, twins are a really good example. How do I go to the beginning? Cool. So, if I 360 the twins, and they don't get up, I have 22 frames of advantage, which should be enough for maybe a light punch, meaty clap. Man, I gotta remember how to navigate this. Boom, 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 boom. So that's too fast. Medium, heavy. Wait, what? 22. What? Oh, it's not displaying now. That should work. Or maybe it's just a little bit short. 22 frame advantage. Too active. I'm thinking something differently, huh? So this is just short of it. So you can just delay a clap and then you'll be good. But if they just get up, then you can't do nothing. There's nothing to do. With twins, you 360 them, instead of being plus 22, you're only plus 3. So I think even in the corner, you can't do nothing with that. What? Why didn't he get up? Why isn't he getting up? It's on always. What? My third strike is broken. I quit. What? Am I missing something? Fast wake up, always. WTF, mate? What? Why is he doing that? Always some of the time? How come he's not getting up, man? Alright, I'm about to reset it. What the heck? That's weird. There we go. What? What? What happened? Why isn't it doing it? Oh man. I quit. You get the picture though, right? If they get off the ground quickly, there's nothing you can do at 360. And I think every character is like that. So if I use this chart, I go to, what's it called? Somersault, whatever. Did I not write it down? Ultra Throw, Hammer Frenzy, Gigas, SA2. Did I not even write down 360 knockdowns? Because none of them are good? That's probably why I didn't put him there. Hey, I'm pretty sure if you just do 360, you can't do anything against any character if they just quick tech. But that's why you have Ultra Throw. Even though it's slower and it has less range, if you're command grabbing somebody, Ultra Throw gives you a good knockdown. You lariat, and then you have a lot of plus frames. But man, why isn't my knockdown working? That's crazy. Okay. Does that mean if you command grab somebody with 12 and then you 360 them, they can't get up? I think so. What is happening? What? I think... Didn't McGarry say something earlier about putting the player 2 on keyboard, right? That might be what it is. Player 2. Keyboard. I didn't do it. I gotta fix that before I move on, really. Check your Discord DM. Oh, yeah. I got the coin, the no coin. I know how to get that. But where is... What was it? Go to inputs and set P2 with the keyboard. Oh, set it up with the keyboard. Okay. Player 2. Keyboard. This is really weird. Up, down, left, right. Hey, yeah, might have fixed it. There we go. So are they gonna be getting up quick again? There we go. Okay, sheesh. +5. So then I would hit this button. And I want to see something real quick. It would only apply to Hugo anyways, because you're going to X-copy Hugo. But I want to see... God dang it. Still getting my button mapping correct. So, I don't remember if you X-copy... What the heck? What the... If you X-copy somebody, I think they can't quick tech. But I guess for command grabs you can. But for this, they shouldn't be able to quick tech. That. Man, it'd be so much fun to X-copy somebody who's playing Hugo. I actually learned 12 a little bit. I could play 12 a little bit before I stopped playing again for the 20th time. +11. Why is it doing that? Do I have some kind of meter rule on? Refill infinite? +11. It would make sense. I think 12 does pretty good against Hugo. It's really annoying. He's a bit of a character specialist, though. If you don't like main 12, if you main 12, he's all right. If you don't main 12, he's kind of trash. But there might be some things you can do with. No, that doesn't work. I was thinking you can do Giant Palm Bomber and then X copy. It don't work like that. And after this, I'm gonna start going through the guide and seeing what I got. Just kind of warming up a little bit. Still. I don't know. Can you link with this? How do I restart? X copy. Save. God dang it. I want to hit that button to save, but it's just not the one I put there, so I'm not going to do it. Save. I think these are all the same advantage, right? That's also plus 11. So now hit this button. I think it's a jump cancel, plus 5. What else does he have that's cancelable? Back medium kick. Plus 10? That does combo, but it's not really doing a whole lot. What's the startup on Meat Squasher? 21? I guess you can activate the Meat Squasher. And that's 17? It's not gonna combo it frame trap. You don't really get that good of a mix-up from it. Unless there's something good you can do on block. How come they're not blocking? Oh, I gotta put it on always. And then that button. Plus 10. It's not even that much less than what happens on block. 8 frames, so that would actually... They would have to red parry. They would have to red parry this crouching medium kick, right? Because it's less than 10. Still not that great. Maybe some overhead stuff, I guess. But mostly it's because they can't quick tech. And it would specifically be against Hugo. They wouldn't be able to quick tech crouching medium kick. So that means this knockdown's going to be 40 frames. So you dash up, you're going to have advantage. Whoa. It seems like a lot of work for not a whole lot of reward. I think I had like safe jumps written and all that stuff. Let's continue. Elite level tactics. Oh yeah, this is the jump cancel stuff. 23 pages. Standing light punch. This one, you can use this to trade with fireballs as well. It's alright for that. If you're going to close out a round and then Shoto's going to throw a fireball, you can trade. You'll jab them and the fireball will hit you. Air resets, it's alright. Anti-air parry, yeah, not that good. It's longer reaching than crouching light punch. There it is. Yeah, it's not that good. Good chain combo. Standing light kick. I forgot what this one was for. I think it's a distance poke. I don't remember. I don't recall. Let me go ahead and switch over. Pretty sure it has more range, right? Save. Yeah, it's got slightly more range than standing light kick. But does that mean it has more range than light punch? It does. This is actually the longest ranging light attack. Let me compare it to stand light punch as well. They're about the same. How fast is stand light kick? 6 compared to 5. And it has the same amount of active frames. But you can't cancel stand light punch. It's not cancelable. It's only chainable. So it's really, really, really small differences. But it's not really like you're going to do stand light kick into hammer frenzy because it doesn't work at that range. You're really hoping for like stand light kick into a light punch clap, but that's not that good. Save. Save load. it doesn't combo. Man, I wish I remember what my button bindings were before. That would make it much easier. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So it's whatever. The other thing to look at would be the hitboxes, exactly where the hitbox and hurt boxes are. Like maybe one is better than the other in terms of recovery, but also where the hitboxes are when you're recovering. This says 16. Do I have notifications for this? No, I don't. I need to go back to this one for now. Nice. Cool. It should be good. Cool. Crouching light kick is one of Hugo's best normals for sure. Even though it doesn't do a whole lot. But it's so fast, the recovery is quick, it's a low attack. It is cancelable into Hammer Frenzy, which is not that good. And it's not a whole lot you can do with it. There kind of is. But it's not like you're going to do short super. And if you do it from a distance, it doesn't combo. But, you know, it's a nice little poke. Yep, stand medium punch has a really good hitbox on it. Crouching medium punch. This does more stun, if I remember correctly. It does more stun than the crouching medium kick. Stand medium kick kind of sucks. The second part is an overhead, but it's really, really slow. And if people get used to it, it's really easy to parry. So I like to use it as an anti-air sometimes. Like Dudley has a low arc on his jump in, so you can kind of use it to anti-air him. It's not that good though. And I think even if they parry it when they jump, it doesn't even hit twice. So you just eat a full jump in if they parry. But Hugo's good at defending against the air. At least there's some sort of a mix-up where if they think they have to jump in with a parry, you can backbreaker them. And if they're parrying, they can't parry backbreaker. It's really good. Crouching medium kick, one of the most important things. Stand heavy punch. You don't get to use it very often, but when you do, it's really good. It's really high stun. The advantage on hit is good. It has a lot of active frames. How fast is it? I think it's pretty easy to react to. But for some reason, people don't. 16? No way. This is 16 frames? Dang, I didn't know that. I'm about to start pressing that button more. Oh, and there's some characters, I think it whiffs if they're crouching, right? I'm not making that up, am I? I think it whiffs against Chun-Li. Is that right? Oh, good. Maybe that was Street Fighter 4. Sounds about right. Crouching heavy punch. This move is useful, but really risky and low reward. It's the same idea as standing medium kick, where it can be an anti-air. The knockdown on crouching heavy punch is actually pretty good. Like if you actually get a standing opponent, like, oh wow, why is that whiffing on Chun-Li? There we go. That's weird. It's actually a decent knockdown. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's crazy. Save. Wow, that is crazy weird. What is that? This is plus 13. And this is 13 frames, so that's not enough. That's so weird. I don't think it works against Chun-Li. I'm pretty sure it works against other characters, though. Or maybe not. I'm actually not sure anymore. 2 hits. Get up. Eh? That's really weird. I need to call up Crystal Q. Get Crystal Q on the case. It actually gets pushed away differently. But that shouldn't whiff. What if she gets hit and her hurt box lowers when she gets hit by the giant palm bomber? Is it possible to turn on hitboxes with this? Display. Yeah. What is happening? What? What? Oh! She reels her head backwards. Her box on her head goes backwards. What is this? No way. Just try it on a Shoto, I guess. Why does she do that? Who? I want to know what programmer was responsible for putting that in the game. Why did they do that? Why? Ugh. Do you see that? It makes it so this whiffs. It's not even like that. It's not even good. It's not good. Afro Joy with 10 bucks. Appreciate you. Welcome back to the Roll Strong Support Tour. Why do they do that? That's crazy. For what reason? This is like something for Theory Fighters channel. Like you could go into why this knockdown is actually decent, especially in the corner, because it's 49 even when they quick stand. If you anti-air with it, you can do taunt. Can you do a standing 720? Did you ask me that just because you want to see me do it? Oh, I could definitely do it. I'm a little rusty. Like, you know I can do it. But you just want to see me do it? I'm a little rusty, okay? I'm trying to do a standing, learn how to navigate menus. Oh my god. There we go. There you go. Come on. It's still there. It's hanging on. It's hanging on by a thread. So yeah, you can... Down heavy punch. If you anti-air with it, the knockdown should be slightly longer, right? Which I guess... Hold on. Okay, Chun-Li. She gets hit by down heavy punch. She gets up. Plus 49. If I do it while she's jumping, it should be a little bit more than that. 50. That's not a whole lot more. That's not that much at all. Is that a better example? Oh, 60. That's way better. Where's my stats on the taunt? How come it's not giving me the stats? Okay, I can do it this way, though. I can do, like this. Come on. Minus 18. So it's gonna be even tough for Chun to punish that if you're doing if it's at a good height and you actually have a good distance from the corner, you should be able to sneak a taunt in. Should you taunt instead of go for Oki? I don't know. Because you could probably do something like, and that puts you up close. Plus 11. It's not the best. It's not my favorite setup, but it does work. I've always wanted to make a video about EX Lariat as a knockdown, frame kill, basically. I think it's Oro, Makoto, and Elena. You can actually do it against them, and when they quick tech, you actually have advantage. And if you're playing Hammer Frenzy, you have a little bit more meter to spare. So if you got like 2 bars, you can use one just for the knockdown setup, and you know, use the next one to hit them into Hammer Frenzy. So I believe it's Elena. Oh my god. I think so. I think it's crouching medium kick. Plus 41. -5. I'm pretty sure you can do it against her. Maybe it was backbreaker. Or maybe it was Makoto. There we go. Even? I think I can do better than that. -3. That's weird looking. Might be even. It's pretty funny. It goes over her. I was pretty sure you can do this and have some kind of advantage. That cross up is sick. I mean, it's a little gimmicky. You could have Hammer Frenzy and then go over them and then do crouch light kick Hammer Frenzy. It's really risky, but it'd be kind of funny. I didn't know it could do this. Save. Ah. Dang. It's not gonna work at a distance either. If you do it where you're supposed to hit crouch and medium kick, you're not gonna go over them. But I'm kind of curious if this works in the corner. I don't think so. Maybe it was backbreaker. 53. 41. Yeah, for sure. I think against a lot of characters you can use backbreaker and then EX lariat, and you'll have knockdown advantage. But it might have been Makoto that you could do crouch medium kick and then maybe it's her. I remember Oro for sure. +1. It's workable. The problem is though, if you guess incorrectly on their knockdown and they end up hitting you, you just spent a meter for nothing. But because they have so much throw protection in this game, you actually can't do like a meaty throw after this. But it kind of means that you would be doing as close as possible to a meaty throw as you could. Oh my god. So what you could do is regular throw, and then if you can get them to throw, you can use it as a frame kill and then jump cancel. And if they wake up and throw, man, it'd be so sick if I ever get to do that. So like for example, they wake up with throw because they expect you to throw. How do I wake up with stuff? Counterattack. Move and action? What? I think it's this one. So let's say they see this setup and they decide to tech. If you can hit this, it'd be super sick. Okay, now I need to save. This is hard to do, by the way. That would be amazing. If anybody ever hits that, I'll give you $1. I'll give you a whole $1. Cool. What was I talking about? Down heavy punch, and it led into a bunch of other stuff. Standing heavy kick. This move is pretty terrible. It's really hard to find a use for it. Like a massively hard read in neutral that your opponent's going to do crouching medium kick. You go over it, then you kick them in the face, and then they're stunned. And then maybe you have Hammer Frenzy to catch up with them before they finish mashing out a stun, and you can take advantage of it. It's like really hard to make this move useful. I think you could use it in a weird way against Akuma's Demon Flip, because it actually puts them airborne, so you can't throw them out of it. So it creates a reset. There was some weird use that you can use it for Demon Flip. Still wasn't that good. It looked like Atlantic could block after that whiff throw. Possibly. I do remember that if you use the light punch palm, that usually punishes throw. But the heavy one is really hard to time it. I think it's possible you can use the heavy punch palm to punish the throw recovery, but it's better to use the light punch one, just for consistency. Let's try it out. How do I... There we go. Now, even the light punch one is hard to do. Save. There we go. Yep. Let's try medium. There's medium, and then heavy. Yeah, heavy might not work. Heavy will work against command grabs, though. Looks very tight, but that's legit. Oh, yeah, I know. I know it's legit. I think I made a video about this like a year ago. That's jump cancel? Yeah, dude, it works against normal throw. If they have command grab, you can do it with heavy. I actually haven't tried EX 22. That's too slow. So yeah, I think light punch would be the best way to do it. Medium punch is slightly better. When you jump cancel against a throw, you know they're going to be standing, right? So that means if they're also close, you can do a light kick lariat or EX lariat. Well, you do a whole video on the jump cancel with Hugo? I did. I did. Oh, man. I need to do a video about navigating menus. I'm still trying to learn how to use the button bindings that I have because they're different from what I used to have. Save. Record. Anyways, I don't need to do the recording. All I gotta do is show you that light punch clap into light kick lariat works. And there's a lot of stun. Lots of stun. And if you got Hammer Frenzy, it's the easiest confirm in the world. If they throw you, you see a big whiff animation, you know it's going to hit. So you can punish throws with Hammer Frenzy, basically. Like hit confirm, punish throws. Like I think this tech is really... I hate to say groundbreaking because it sounds like I like to smell my own farts. But I think it is groundbreaking for Hugo to jump cancel into clap and then beat throws. And then go into Hammer Frenzy or just go into Lariat or EX Lariat. It gives you a lot of damage, good knockdown, a lot of stun. It's really big. And you can also do that with Ultra Throw. You might even you might get away with Meat Squasher as well. Jump cancel Meat Squasher. Because they can block, but they gotta throw and then jump after it. Is empty jump cancel clap a thing? You're probably asking the only person who does it, to be honest. And yeah. So I combine that with Ken. With Ken, I believe if you dash, you do a Hammer Frenzy, then you dash and then jump, and you have enough time to block uppercuts if you don't do anything. Or you can do a late splash meaty, or you can land and then throw, land and then block, all that stuff. If you do an empty jump and then jump cancel, that works. If they wake up with throw. Yeah, I've done it a few times against GK. That's about it. I guess I'll start playing again. We'll see how pissed I get when I play online. I just need to get used to navigating training mode again. This is quietly frustrating. Save. Hammer Frenzy. Save. I think it's dash and then like this. That's the Makoto setup, double jump. He's already doing it. There we go. You can do a late splash. Oh, actually it wasn't splash. It was, you can do a regular attack. Right? Like this. No, it was splash. You do have to splash if you do it right. It actually doesn't hit. Hugo's jump splash hits later than his other jump-ins. I don't know what explains it. It's almost like he floats in the air for a little bit. But his jump splash hits later than his other jump-ins. So where I do something like this and try to hit maybe even medium kick. Come on. It won't work. It doesn't hit late enough. But if I do splash, it's late enough. Does the clap catch guard jump? It's a little low for that, right? I mean, it'll depend on it'll depend on the timing. It would have to hit during the start of their jump, right? So then they would be locked out of parrying. But they can't parry during the startup of their jump. And I wonder if there's a parry height restriction. I'm sure there is. So probably from like... I gotta get used to streaming again. I bet when you do jump guard cancel or whatever, oh my goodness, please. This is torture. I can't do anything anymore. Is it not gonna let me draw on this? Come on. Okay. Let's do like this. There we go. So you have startup, whatever the startup of your jump is where you can't parry. And I bet there's a height restriction from like something like this where you can't parry. Because usually people parry when they're like up here somewhere. So there's probably startup and then the distance between here and here that you can't parry while you're jumping. So probably. And then if you juggle them with clap mid-air, you can lariat. And maybe even backbreaker. This character is so cool. There's a lot of things you can do with him. I might as well just keep it in window mode for now. Like for example, you can actually clap and get taunts this way. You can go for corner carry. You can do clap. You gotta be a little bit close to the wall. Like this, you get good knockdown like that. Better, you get a better knockdown than you would with backbreaker in most cases. You would worry about guard jump parry while you're doing super jump cancel clap. What do you do with guard jump? Do you parry then always attack? Do you always attack with guard jump cancel? Or like, can you? Do people normally do that? Like, do they do... Come on. Like that? Because I do know with Hugo, if they jump back heavy kick, people do that a lot because they don't want to get hit by 360. If you parry that, you could punish it with clap. Oh my god. It's really good. So yeah, I guess you could backbreaker. I guess you can backbreaker that. Hard read, but is there a good resource for knowledge on the game, like stuff you should know that's not common knowledge for 3S? It's everywhere, but it's hard to... I don't know if there is a... like a 101 for Third Strike that builds you up slowly. Down back to up forward. Then input parry. Huh. Hugo still has to hard read, but super jump cancel clap has an edge because it's covering their wake up throw. Yeah. I'd be sick if it covered guard jump as well. Nah, I don't think. I think it's way too slow to do that. Because it's not like you're doing meaty clap. You're actually doing it late. It's like you're starting the process of a slow move after they get up. So it's almost like you're giving them potential frame advantage when you do that. But when you combine it with all the other stuff, and they're also guessing, right? If you instead do a meaty clap, and they try to take advantage of their turn because you're doing jump cancel clap on their wake up, and they wake up with like medium punch with Ken. They wake up stand medium punch target combo. But if you do meaty clap instead, you're gonna probably stun them. You're probably gonna stun them, especially if you got hammer frenzy. Even at the time of Ken cross up jump medium kick as he's jumping out. Oh, to cross up Tatsu. Oh man, I forgot how to parry that or how to punish it. I think you parry the other way and then do hammer frenzy, right? Save. Ah. I think that's how you do it. Oh man. Oh, the input's getting jacked up. Oh, this game's cool. Did you know this game's cool? Alright, let's see where we're at. Crouching heavy kick is pretty bad. It's another... It's very similar to standing heavy kick. It does have overhead frames. I wonder if you can do a meaty setup with it and hit it, because I don't think that, I think it's not an overhead on the first frame. On the first active frame. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Like, this can be blocked crouching. No? Really? It's always an overhead? Am I thinking the right game? How do I make them crouch block? Maybe I just do this the other way around. Save. Chord. Yeah, that's not overhead. It takes a few frames for it to kick in. Like over here, now it's an overhead. It's got to be on later active frames. So you might... Here's the thing. It's got to be faster than whatever the startup of heavy punch is to make it actually good. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Because this is faster and probably does more stun. So you'd have to like think of a whole different tangential use for it. It's really rare. You can use this in footsies, even though it's really terrible. It is one of his longest ranging normals. But it's so slow. And by the time it actually gets to them at this speed, like they're gonna block it high. But it can be used in footsies, kinda. You might get a trade. You might go over their low attack and then hit them. But as far as doing this in response on reaction, nah, it's just terrible. I think I did find a setup for it though, where you can use it as a meaty overhead. I guess one advantage though would be where heavy punch doesn't knock them down. This would knock them down, and if you get a good knockdown setup off of it, maybe there's something there. Looking at 24? 30? It'll be around that range. The knockdown's okay. That's actually not bad. Depending on the character and how they get up. You could do a meaty crouching heavy kick, and then that'll set up a meaty clap. That could be good. I think where I left off with Hugo is that the two things that are the most dangerous with this character, if you actually get a good knockdown, the two most dangerous things are either Ultra Throw or Palm. I think those are the first, that's the layer 1 high reward two things you can do. It's either clap or Ultra Throw at a base level. If they try to jump away, your clap hits them. If they try to just block the clap, Ultra Throw hits them, then you get a good knockdown that you can do the same thing with, pretty much, right? Like, you would really flesh this situation out as much as possible and try to find the knockdowns that give you that situation between clap and Ultra Throw. Those are the two biggest things with Hugo. But they're not easy to get to, because all of his knockdowns kind of suck. But if you can get it, it's super good. But most of the time, you see Hugo, he's being played like this. And as much as I love doing 360s, I think 360s somersault press is a last resort. Like, oh, I can't punish this with anything else. I'll do a 360. I need something fast that's going to do damage. Okay, I'll do 360. Like, if you can help it, you want to ultra throw as much as possible. Because this knockdown sucks. If you do ultra throw, you can get corner carry, which I believe you can do some kind of, like, clap. And then still do more corner carry. Something like this. There's something better. I forgot how to do it. Maybe it'll work on Hugo. Or maybe you lariat after it. Something like that. It really just depends on the character and how they get up. Man, what was it? There was something you could do to, like, really shove them in the corner. I forgot what it was. Something like that. Anyways, you can also taunt after this. Backbreaker into taunt. Okay. Some characters can punish it. I believe Ken can dash up and super art to punish it. You can do like I mentioned before with down heavy punch and taunt. But if you're too close to the corner, it's not going to be any good. Regular throw into taunt. It's pretty good. This one. A lot of characters can't punish this. -7. I think the most important character to taunt. By the way, if you don't know, if you taunt, every time you taunt with Hugo, you get a defense buff. See how it says on the top left? +2 defense, +6 damage. And I believe if you hold it, you get a buff to your throws or something like that. Something like that. You can also get your friend to come out. How do you do that? This button. I forgot how to do it. There she is. But yeah, Oro is like the most important character to taunt against. And like I mentioned before, he is one of the characters that you can do crouching medium kick and actually do lariat and have. He might be the most you can do it against. That's +4. For some reason, this knockdown is like weird against Oro, and he's knocked down longer than usual. So you're actually +4 at best against him. But that also means you have more advantage to begin with. So if you do crouching medium kick and then taunt against Oro, it's actually hard for him to punish it. I'm not sure how he punishes it. He's too far away. And then if he stays on the ground, he probably can't punish it either. So if you ever get a crouching medium kick against Oro, it's you should probably taunt. Toss my salad? The butt move? It's not even clever. See this move? We call it the crouching gooch slap. And then you got the quick gooch slap. Araki! How's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, for some reason, Oro stays on the ground much longer than I think anybody else. And I probably have this written down here. Crouching medium kick. And then we can order it. Yep. Oro stays on the ground the longest, and then Makoto, and then Elena. And then I think beyond that, you can't do... I mean, I guess you still could. As long as you're not punishable, you can still get away with it. But like, for example, with Necro... if I do it against Necro, at best, I'll probably bleed like -3 or 4 or something like that. Let's see. -2? -2 is workable. It's not good. I don't think I would spend meter to do that against him, to do that. I don't think it's worth it. But what I'm trying to point out is that probably a Buki is like the cutoff point. Because her knockdown is 30. Oh, you can't even see it. Sorry. Necro's knockdown is 39 when he gets up. And then from there, It just gets worse and worse. So pretty much, I would say it's good against Elena, Makoto, and Oro. Especially Oro. Beyond that, it's hard to justify using old EX Lariat for a knockdown. So what that means is if you have, let's say, about 42, if there's any knockdown that's greater than 42, you can do it. So that includes Backbreaker. So all of these knockdowns, you can use it against all these knockdowns. Man, let me fix this real quick. Let me make my face a little smaller. So against Elena, Hugo, Makoto, Q, Oro, Ryu, Akuma, Ken, Chun, Necro, if you backbreaker them, you could catch up to them with EX Lariat. Oh, and I never really explained something about EX Lariat. So there are like 3 types of EX Lariats that you can do. If you just do it like this, if you just do an EX Lariat, he doesn't travel very far. If you do it and release it within 1 frame, then you'll get the far-reaching version, which is, it's really hard to do that, right? You can kind of cheese it and then release it like this. Like that. But there's a secret. There's a secret to do it. You hold it, and then release it. You use negative edge. Use negative edge. And then you'll get this kind of lariat. That's why sometimes you do it in a combo, and for some reason, you'll switch sides. It's because you're getting the frame 1 EX Lariat. Like this. Let's just use for example. You see how I fly past them? It's because I'm getting a frame 1 EX Lariat. If I hold it for just a little bit, it's not gonna happen. But then you have to release it at the right time, so it combos. Like that. 2 hits. And the reason why you want that is because this knockdown is actually really good. This is one of his better knockdowns. You can actually use the negative edge release as a whiff punish against some characters. Like Ken, for example. I love doing this. So let's say Ken does heavy kick. And I'm trying to... What is he doing? Aw, oh, man. Let's say I'm holding lariat. Oh my god, I missed it. Oh, I gotta be a little bit closer. I gotta fix this. Oh, it's not releasing. You get the idea though, right? It's actually a pretty good whip punish. But the consequence of doing it that way means that you won't get the good knockdown. But I think you can just do it regular, right? I gotta rework these button bindings. Save. It's probably better if you do it that way. Because if you hold it, then you lock yourself out of doing buttons until you release the buttons or you do the lariat. So it's almost like holding a Zonk with Cody. What the heck? But you should get more distance out of it, and it'll be as fast as it possibly can be. But this is really fun to do. It's hard to get a Ken player to whiff a heavy kick, though. They're usually pretty good at spacing it so you at least block it. But yeah, lariat. It's really good. What was I talking about? What was I even talking about? I think I just want to use this screen. Sorry for the visual confusion. But I'm having a hard time keeping the data on the screen. So yeah, maybe there's something here. Possibly can find a knee setup where it hits as an overhead. this would lead to an overhead with decent knockdown possibility. Meaty clap, maybe. Something like that. I wish I wrote that down. And this is always unsafe, right? There's nothing you can do to make this safe. I don't think so. I think it's always going to be unsafe. Minus 33. Minus 33. It gets better if you do it late. It's minus 24. Hey, minus 18. That sucks. Maybe there's somewhere that tells you when it becomes an overhead. That would be an easier way to do this. Because I would have to manually look at each active frame and see which one's an overhead or not. And it's a lot of work for not that good of a payoff, potentially. I have no idea when this is going to be an overhead. But yeah, it sucks. Anyways, next one. Forward heavy punch. I like to use this against twins because they want a neutral jump and find an angle for dive kick. So you can use this against neutral jumps. Kinda. It's not that good. It does do a lot of stun. It does a crazy amount of stun. You could use it after... Actually, I wonder what this knockdown looks like. 7? That's terrible. It doesn't knock them down. It resets them. You could probably use that if it's going to stun them. If you do ultra throw and then... Like, I'm assuming this does more stun than some of the other things. Let me save it. Yeah. It does more stun than Heavy Punch Giant Palm Bomber and any of the lariats. So it actually is probably his highest stun move. Yeah, I think so. So it might not be a bad idea if they're close to stun to secure it with forward Heavy Punch. Just got to make sure they're around that area. But I also feel like if they're close to stun, the other moves are going to get the job done anyways. You can use it in some of those weird stun combos after throw like this. And then you can work it in, but they're already stunned, so... I think you can combo, yeah. That would actually be sick if you jump cancel against, like, Makoto, for example. Let's see. If you were to do something like... Oh no! You gotta be kidding me! Not you too! Wait. Man, this game is full of surprises, man. Every time I come back to this and I think I have a clever idea, it's like, oh, we thought of that 20 years ago. 30 years ago, whatever. Is the 30th anniversary collection the best way to get in the third strike? I'll show you how to set up Fightcade if you have a PC. Oh, shoot. I wrote a guide on it. How to set up for Fightcade. Fightcade's the best way. Or drive around your state and five or six other players to play against. Which is cool. Which is really fun to do. But you probably can't do that every day. Man, I can't believe it. So it's probably going to be the same thing for Chun-Li. What? What? Do y'all think they did that on purpose? Do you think that's what they did on purpose? Or was somebody just bored and like, we should make her head hitbox match where her head's at? I don't believe it. I don't know what to think. Type 1 if you think it's on purpose. 2 if it's an accident. Her head rolling backwards, just the right spot so forward heavy punch whips. Where you could use it because she has a command grab. you think that's on purpose? Because I don't know. Well, can't do that. Same reason why she's invincible to grab after she grabs you with that one command, headbutt. That's her neutral one, right? This one. If you're in neutral, she's invincible for some reason. That feels like it's also unintended. It's cool, but I don't think they meant for that. What? I also think that Q's throw-in volt when he crouches is also unintentional. I don't think they meant for that. But it's funny because he kind of needs it. He really needs it. I don't need the charge meter. Like, you see how his green catches up to the middle of his body? That's why he's throw invincible, because his throw box is as if he's going airborne, like a super jump. It's almost like they overlap something with the coding, where his regular crouching animation is preemptively going into the super jump animation. But it's actually really good, right? We gotta do some of those, because they're fun. Yeah! I can still do it. Yay! Nice. You can cross her up with EX shoulder. At the corner specifically. Man. I gotta take Q off the screen. He's gonna just do breathing noises the whole time. Dudley got an invul when they jump Fierce Spliff. Whenever I think about Dudley, I think of that lesson that I learned a year ago about how throw invul works in this game. Where Dudley players would wake up with Heavy Punch way back in the day in the arcade. And they'd be like, I don't know why, it just works. But it turns out his heavy kick is just fast enough that it's covered by throw invul. So you can't throw Dudley if he does wake up heavy kick. You can't throw him. It's too fast. It's covered by throw invul. So it's like, okay. It's impossible to throw him. It's not possible. If they do it on frame 1, you can't throw him. That's literally the rules. It's the rules. I didn't make the rules. Save. Counterattack. Action. Heavy kick. Yeah, good luck. It's not possible. Can't throw him. Can't do it. And of course, the other reason why it works is people down parry on his wake up for jet uppercut. So you down parry and you get hit by it. It doesn't work. How does Chun's Kara throw work? She has 2 Kara throws that they use. Right? It's medium kick. So if you look at Chun, the way her blue and green move forward, that's what's causing the Kara, because that's happening on frame 1 or 2 or something like that. So that's what's increasing the distance on her throw. And then the other one that Chun-Li players use is close heavy kick. This is what you use SGGK for. I'm not even sure if this gives her a lot more range. It does. But this one is just meant to change what you do. If you get a parry, it'll turn into close heavy kick. You do gotta go to neutral before you do it, though. I think the distance seems like it's really long range, but I think it seems more than what it is because of what Chun-Li does to you. Because she got so many normals that you're on, like, you're cautious about. So by the time she enters the space where you can counter throw, you're too busy with crouching medium kick, back heavy punch, forward heavy punch, or even forward heavy kick. All these moves. It's hard to manage it. Like, it feels like it hits from over here, right? But it definitely doesn't. You still gotta be pretty close. But by the time you walk there and do it, it seems like it has ridiculous reach, like a 360. Alright, let's see what else we got. Universal overhead. Not much to talk about there. Yep, you can buffer the 360 with it. Go over Remy's low projectile. Not bad. Link into Hammer Frenzy, which is pretty good. I should use that more. Yep. You can use it in footsies a little bit also. Lariat. There's some things you can do with Lariat that I probably didn't write down here. There's some characters that you can use it as a anti-air after you parry somebody, which I think is a massive improvement, especially against Alex. This works pretty well against Alex. Save. No. Like that. Jeez. Like that. I think that's very good. Oh, I think it might have to be OD though. There we go. That is super good. Alex players tend to jump a lot at you, especially in the corner. So if you can do something that does damage, stun, side switch, gives you a good knockdown, the side switch especially, like it's really, really good. Let me make sure you can do it at a lower height. Like that. This one might not work. Oh! Yep, it's really good. Surprising too. I believe the same is true for Urian. You have to do this. Save. Why is he doing that? Yep. Might even be able to do the light kick version at that height. Yep. Really good. You have to do that. Rather than just get hit all the time trying to backbreaker. Or jump back light punch, medium punch. Man, I gotta get rid of that coin sound. I'm about to do that immediately. Let's get through the rest of this. We're about, man, not even halfway through it. Yep, backbreaker is pretty obvious. Light kick is the fastest. So, what tends to happen a lot against Hugo is people will jump at him and they'll either parry or do a normal early. If they do a normal early, it tends to beat backbreaker because they're already active before you do the backbreaker. If they do a normal early, then you can do anti-airs like jump back, light punch, medium punch. You can do down heavy punch because now they can't parry because they attacked early. That's pretty much it. Or you can try to parry it. And if you parry something early, then you have more time to actually anti-air than with backbreaker or lariat. So that part's okay. The other thing they'll do is a really late... Nope. That's pretty much the biggest thing you gotta look out for. The later they do their attacks when they jump at you, the more likely it is for backbreaker to actually work. So that's really good. The knockdown's pretty good. On a lot of characters, you can taunt after it. But I would suggest to learn when you can do the EX Lariat for a good knockdown, which was a lot of characters, right? All these characters, man, you still can't see all of it. You got Necro, Chun, Ken, all the Shotos, right? Oro, Q, Makoto, Hugo, Elena. There's a lot of characters you can do Backbreaker and then EX Lariat. You know, you can't do it every time because it costs meter. So I think it's best to do it to secure a winning position. Otherwise, maybe Taunt is a better investment on the character that the characters that you can do it against. And I think, where's it at? I would say you can do it against a lot of these characters. Alex can probably punish it with Elbow Slash, the EX version. Maybe even, what's that, Stun Gun? Ibuki, maybe Super Art, whatever throws the knives. Remy, you'll be fine, I think. Dudley can probably EX Machine Gun Blow. Yang might be able to do the OD roll to punish it. But I think against most characters, you can taunt after a Backbreaker, and it's really hard for them to punish, if anything. Oh, I forgot. I think I have it written down how long it takes to do a taunt. Somewhere around here. 65. Wow. I think a lot of characters will have to research how to punish it. Because technically, the best you're going to get is -12 if you taunt against Elena. She has the worst knockdown after Backbreaker. There may even be some characters that it's better if they don't quick stand. Excuse me. It's better if they don't quick stand. And then they'll be closer to you. Even though they'll have less advantage. Like Necro, if Necro doesn't quick stand, it's probably better. Because Necro has the shortest distance, typically, between his normal and quick stand. He's more like Street Fighter V compared to other characters in their knockdowns. But yeah, Chun-Li can probably super. I believe Ken can dash up and then do super art, whatever. Shipu Jinrai. Ryu can probably dash up, super fireball. Oro might be able to chicken feet from a distance. I don't know. But I think most characters you should taunt after Backbreaker. Because it's either you Backbreaker them, you do EX Lariat to actually get close and make some kind of magic happen. EX Tackle, I think, will be too far. I'll test it in a second. But yeah, if it's early in a game, I think you should taunt. Get one taunt in. Because that's going to make up for more of your health bar. If you have a lot of health, your taunts are going to go much further. So if you have a lot of health, you Backbreaker, I think you get the taunt first. Because the other choice would be to advance forward and get closer to the corner. Which is, I think getting the guaranteed taunt is better. Yeah, I don't think Urian's tackle is going to reach. Oh, counterattack move. Horizontal charge, right? Oh, you combine these, that's right. God dang it. Save. That's not it. This button. EX kick. Oh, it does reach. That's okay. That's not that bad. That's hard to do, isn't it? Can you do that with Urian? Can you get up and immediately do a back charge move when you tap? When you have to tap to get up quickly? Is that possible? To wake up with... I mean, I guess it's possible, but... Do you gotta charge partition that? Maybe the charge isn't as long as I think it is. Okay. What does he get off of EX Tackle, though? Minus 64, that's not right. $40? Who has the advantage here? There's no way that's minus whatever. Chariot rush. Minus 9 on block, but what is it on hit? Maybe I'll do it the other way around. +2? It's not that bad. I feel like if he does EX tackle, it takes away from his Aegis. But it's still good. Yeah, that sucks. So, yep. I think there will be punishes that some characters have and others don't. And Urian gets up pretty quickly compared to everybody else. Dang. So, yeah, in that specific example, I would say like Urian and Alex, you would just walk up to them because then they can just punish it. They can punish your taunt with EX moves. For sure, Alex can EX elbow slash it. 12 might be able to use the ground move, so he might not be able to use it that well against 12 either. But yeah, Remy you probably use it against Remy. I don't know what Remy's about to do. Cold blue kick? That's not gonna work. Maybe. So I would say probably all these characters except for Chun-Li and Ken, I'm sure can punish it. Dash up super. EX Hadouken? You probably would still get the taunt though, even if it hits you. You probably have enough time to still complete the taunt to where it still gives you the defense buff. Let's try it. Save. Menu. EXP. Ah, definitely not. Yep. Taunts are good. Where was I? But if you do get an ultra throw, what probably solves this is Giant Palm Bomber. I bet Urian can't do Lariat after that. Save, menu. Vertical charge, kick. I bet if you instead do it... Oh my god. Whoa, that's not right. God dang it. Save, menu. Horizontal. I bet if you do it this way... No chance. I can do one. There we go. It's probably different per character. Want to repair it. Let me get a repair it. I have no idea what the timing is for this. Oh. Let me get something straight. Let me get something straight before we proceed. Oh, still got it. Oh, man, this game's sick. This game's sick. Cool. Super Arts. I've written nothing about them. I didn't finish the Giant Palm Bomber either section. And I can't type apparently. Makes sense. Yeah, Megaton Press sucks. Where's Hammer Frenzy? Hammer Frenzy is the best. Oh! Hammer Frenzy! Man, my other chat keeps getting removed. Need a better system. Because it looks like I'm ignoring YouTube, but I just don't have the right windows up. Okay. We gotta get you using Gigas. I like Gigas. It's more fun, kinda, but Hammer Frenzy is just better. Way better. Got so much more utility. The good thing about Gigas is it's one shot, and it does a lot of damage, and it's fast. But other than that, Hammer Frenzy is better. For sure. Pound for pound, the best super, even though I love me some Gigas Breaker. Much higher utility, corner carry, amazing knockdowns, high stun. It's just, you can't beat it, man. It's way better. It's wild how a lot of players think Gigas is better. I did. I used to think that. Once I learned to jump cancel clap, like, nah, this is no. Hammer Frenzy, this is better. Hammer Frenzy's better. It is way better. It's way more solid too. If you miss a Gigas, it's over. The best way to use Gigas is to parry them first, so you can at least verify that it worked. A random Gigas is really threatening, and it changes the mental, like the psychology of whatever's happening. But if you're wrong, you just eat, you just lose. It's like having X moves is so good too, and it's not only you get a more amount of meter, total meter, because you have 2 bars, and because you have 2 bars and more meter, it means if you have 2 bars stocked, it means you can use an EX lariat for maybe a knockdown or a combo after a clap, and then still have super for the next knockdown. So it's just way more consistent. But Gigas is just fun. And it's not like Gigas is bad either. Gigas is pretty good, but Hammer Frenzy's better. And I love Gigas Breaker. It's really fun. I played that super for like 10 years only. It's like 10 years I only played Gigas Breaker. And I'm like, all right, I'll try Hammer Frenzy. It's just way better. And then there's some punishes that you can't do without Hammer Frenzy. I showed this earlier against Yun. Look at this. This is stupid. Oh my god. Ah. That's the other thing. This is hard to do. Sucks. Sucks. I think his heavy punch too, right? Oh, that's good. You can still hit the heavy punch. He goes forward a little bit. Right? Okay, that's fine. There was one button you couldn't do it. Maybe it was medium kick and heavy kick. Might be heavy kick also. You could probably hit that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hit it. Oh. Nah. Nah. I think you can lariat this, I think. Yeah. But the Gigas Breaker just doesn't work. And the best way to verify that it's going to work. So it means you have to parry in a really close situation, but then that's even more riskier. So Hammer Frenzy. Hammer Frenzy will work. This is the jump cancel stuff. Total animation frames for frame kills. Whoa. Need to fix that up a little bit. Push that down a little bit. Meaty splash plus 45. Let me see if I can find something with stand heavy kick at some point. When is it an overhead? This is going to be so hard to figure out. And like if it's actually good or not. Oh, I wrote down all the knockdowns on each of these characters. I can probably move that over, though. Yep, Dudley shits on Hugo. That is true. Did I write stuff for all these characters? It's pretty good. Yun, Yang, Elena, Alex. It looks like this is where I kind of stopped playing. Yep, nothing about Remy, Ibuki, Hugo, Oro. Well, for sure against Oro, I have to write down the crouching medium kick stuff. Kick is the most effective knockdown against Oro compared to other characters. 45. It's difficult, if not possible, maybe, for Oro to... Yun's doing a bunch of stuff in the background because I'm typing. A taunt. You need extra taunts against Oro to survive against his bullshit, his unblockable. Yeah, because you're not gonna parry. I mean, good luck if you can parry out of an unblockable without getting grabbed or getting hit by the hit grab. Good, God bless you, man. Good luck. This matchup sucks. I can't stand it. There's some matchups that suck, but I don't mind them. Like Ken, this is actually a really bad matchup for Hugo. But I don't mind it. It's fun. I was got a bunch of ads where you're testing that parry gives. What moves can he punish from Yun? I did stand heavy kick, stand medium kick, and down medium kick. If they're at a good distance, you can't 720 them. Heavy punch I could though. Is the guide publicly available? Let me see if I can just let me give you the big one. This one has a lot of the things that I've oh shoot, I can't do it like that. Is there? Oh, cool. It's right in my face. Yeah. tinyurl.com/WSL guides. Just you can just type that in. The guide to end all guides. What up, Papa Greg? And I'm sure there's more things that I've made that I haven't put here yet. Like how to set up third strike. I put that one in there today. I'm surprised I haven't done any other characters besides Hugo because I did a lot of work with Elena and Ibuki the last time I played. I guess I didn't write nothing down. Maybe. Maybe. Man, Urian. Oh, cool. All headbutts punishable on block by 720 except EX. Heavy punch headbutt must be done with a delay because stupid Urian is still airborne after the attack. Oh, I wrote down the parry disadvantage. I did some work against Urian. This matchup's terrible. This is a matchup you could... I think at mid-level and low-high level, Gigas is good in this matchup. Because you can Gigas breaker them if they go for Aegis unblockable setups. But at the mid-high level, they'll just headbutt or jump and then force you to block and then they unblockable you and then you can't do Gigas. So they can just do unblockables that work around Gigas. So it's like, what's the point? Hammer Frenzy. Once again. Akuma. Oh, man. I got to revisit the Demon Flip stuff. Because I know there's some weird things you can do with like Heavy Kick. Demon Flip is a problem. Because Hugo's fat ass can't duck under his shit. There's some weird things you can do with normals that have airborne properties, but I forgot. So I'll probably revisit this. Which by that, I mean, I'll forget. Frown. If you parry his 6 MP overhead, keep in mind he is throw invul due to a glitch. If you 720 early, it will whiff. +1 win for Hammer Frenzy. I think Hammer Frenzy is the right way to go for this matchup also. But it is really cool. If Akuma does a teleport and you Tachi Gigas it, I'll give you $1. It looks really cool. Ah, Ryu. Fart Sniffer. Chun-Li. Fart Sniffer. Makoto. Oh, this matchup's tough for like the neutral. It really sucks. You have to preemptively do down medium kick to punish a lot of her normals in neutral. But then if you do a preemptive down medium kick, she can punish it on reaction with dash up throw. So stupid. So if I had to like really boil this down, press down light kick, and hope she runs into it 100 times. This is your best defense. Crouching light kick in neutral. I'm not even joking. This is the best way to play neutral against Makoto. Down light kick, down light kick, down light kick, down light kick. This matchup is gross. It's like the normals don't line up in a way that makes sense, and she's just better. If she get a hit, it's way better, and your stun doesn't even matter. I think Makoto does too much stun. Jump, cancel, clap. No. I just use full screen crouching heavy kick for a meter and punish anything Hugo did on the ground or the air. Oh, you know, you can... Makoto players get away with a lot. Like, they'll do axe kicks late or early. It's not that good against Hugo because you can either backbreaker it or it's not that bad like to parry it. You can just look for it, parry it, then punish it. Which kind of makes me think, can you punish that with clap? Whatever, that doesn't matter. Oh my gosh! I'm a little slow. Okay, oh, it doesn't hit on the ground? That means I gotta time it. Maybe I can down light kick and do it. That was weird. That's a little better. If you do it too late, they can block, and then they just get then you lose the game. That's not good. I bet Ultra Throw is a good solution though. Block, break, This game is sick. Bunch of miscellaneous things that probably don't mean anything. Yep. Cool. You know what? It's been a long time since I've watched matches on YouTube. And I've been doing lab work for 2 hours. Let's watch some matches. That sounds like fun. Big window. I wonder if Araki has if he streams to YouTube as well. That'd be sick. Hey Araki, do you stream to YouTube? I don't know if you're still in the chat. Because if there's a YouTube archive, that's really good. Twitch archives suck. Dang, where do you watch Third Strike videos? I think the channel was called Third Strike. I can do like this. ONG with WTH? What? What's the problem? Got the same YouTube feed. I'm sure a lot of people do. Oh look, YSB, still out there. He's usually posting videos or pictures of food. Okay, what do we got? Oh, oh! Do you know Yun's shoulder goes over his medium punch? So stupid. It's like it feels very frequently with Hugo. You have to play footsie with down medium kick and down light kick, and down medium kick is it's hard to use down medium kick. As good as it is for range, it don't really have that much reward, and it's risky to just put out there. Sucks. Oh. Oh, see, look at this. He could have punished with light kick lariat. That would have been the best possible scenario, but it's just hard. It's hard to see what you've parried and then lariat after it, knowing that it's good. And you gotta lariat quick too, otherwise it's too slow. Lariat. Heavy punch. So much of third strike is flying by the seat of your pants. This game is incredibly difficult to play perfectly. Oh. Which is in part why the top tier characters are so good. Man, I bet you can clap punish that. Ooh, that might have punished. The heavy punch hit kind of late in the air. Oi! If I could patch third strike, I would change something about Ganajin. Maybe the damage. Maybe the meter. Maybe the meter is a little bit too short. Maybe Chun-Li's Super Art 2. Maybe Makoto's stun damage. That's pretty much it, though. I think Ken is mostly perfect. Looking forward to 3S on both Evos. Oh yeah, I forgot it's gonna be at Evo Japan. That's gonna be sick. Balance Gil. He's kind of Gil is pretty funny to theory think about, because his supers kind of suck. His supers legit are kind of bad. There's ways to combo his meteor super. And maybe there's things you can do with the rainbow super. The resurrection, all you gotta do is training mode it, and then he just loses all of his meter. Like, it's not gonna be good. And then Gil, I think his normals aren't that good. What makes Gil broken is that if he gets a down heavy punch, he probably wins the game. Because there's broken combos you can do from it. Would you rather patch 3S or make a new Street Fighter 3 version? Why not both? But no, I think if you're going to patch Third Strike and make a different version, just make a different version. And just keep this as is. It's fine. It's fine the way that it's fine the way it is. It would probably benefit from a few changes, but they don't need to. Ugh. The problem with making a new version, though, in my opinion, is that there's too much room for error. Maybe. So Gil with less damage would kind of work? Maybe. There's footage of... So, recently they found out how to play Gil in the arcade version in a weird way that could potentially brick your arcade system. If you don't do it correctly. I forgot the details. But there's footage of high-level Gil recently. I saw that video. It was wild. It's Crystal Cube did a video on it. But there's footage of high-level Gil playing against a really good player. I think YSB is the better Hugo player. It's YSB and Hayao. And there's a few other that are hard to remember, to be honest. Nice. But I think YSB is better. But I think YSB could be a lot better. This game is hard. This game is too hard to play perfectly. When you got a character that is just hard already. But a lot of Hugo players are like, they play by their heart, which is good. I'm still that kind of Hugo player, but I'm trying to find more optimization. Splash? Nothing. Man, that sucks. That means he had to parry again on the way down. Maybe Splash would have crossed up if he's lucky. But it might have been too slow. Oh, he's jumping already. Oh, he's gonna clap! Oh! Alright. Oh, it's too slow. Nice air to air. Whoa, they didn't get up? Some characters you get punished if it hits like that. Oh. 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 I like it. I've never seen YSB ever lose a match on this channel. Oh, these should be pretty good. Oh, all three of these look good. I want to see if I can find the guild footage. Maybe it's on this channel. Yeah. Hey, there it is. Dang, a year ago? Don't tell me that. But yeah, this is it. Oh! His normals have pretty messed up recovery, though. Oh! Finding some solutions. Oh! He's drunk with power. He's got resurrection. Oh, that is kind of messed up. Oh, that turns into resurrect. What? That's messed up. This animation doesn't spend the super. But it doesn't really matter, though, because you still punish. You should be able to just kill them right here if you know the right punishment. Oh, that sucks. You tried to sweep it? Okay. Medium punch. Crouching heavy punch didn't hit fully. Man, looking at the medium kick and the down medium kick, that looks pretty bad. If you can't whiff punish those moves, that means it's free meter for him. He's just gonna whiff it over and over, and you just run into it. He's mashing forward heavy kick just like me in Street Fighter V. Oh yeah, but I keep forgetting he was in Street Fighter V. Oh, that comboed overhead and the down medium kick. Nah, you know, I take it back. I think Gil is kind of broken. Maybe. I didn't think about how good his buttons are and how much it builds some meter. But that meter build, I'm not sure if it really pays off. If you know how to punish resurrection, it means nothing. It just means the match is going to take longer. Oh. Oh. Oh, but his supers would be good for chip. Like right here. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no! That's pretty good. And you know, so far, he hasn't done any like high damaging guild combos because you pretty much need down heavy punch to do it. There's probably ways to set it up off of weird juggles, but you can do that lariat. Well, I punished. You can just keep doing it if you have the right spacing for it. It just juggles like 3 or 4 times. He goes die, die, die. Oy. I bet you can whip punish his normals with super. Whoa. It's pretty funny. Oh, he found a whip punish. Oh, he can't do that. Oh, we got it. Yeah, but I'm 100% sure there's ways to optimize the punish on Resurrection where you just kill him immediately for doing it and he just loses all of his meter. It does seem like there's not a good way to set up the Rainbow Super, though. It also seems like the guild interest kind of fell off. Only 3 videos? 88 wins? Why does it say 88 wins? Oh, his heavy kick moves him backwards too? Oh! See, he might have got another one there. I think his juggle limit was over, actually, but... like, you see how that hits? And then it pops him back up. You can do another one. And he meant to, I think. Maybe that was down heavy punch. I don't know. He got a target combo? Or is that just down light kick chaining? What? Oh! Is that enough? What? What? What is happening? I forgot what this is called when their collision boxes pass through each other. Why is it happening? What? What is happening? Die. Oh. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is so stupid. I didn't even think about the corner carry. And this is also another way that you could combo into supers, by the way, if you need to. But you don't need to. His regular damage probably does more than actually doing a super. Oh. Did he really just hit him one time? That's basically a one-touch kill off of down heavy punch. You know what I'm thinking to myself is Makoto does the same thing. Makoto does the same thing, but she's required to use super, and it takes some execution to do it, I guess. And you kind of need, you don't need command grab, but you get to set it up. It's not just down heavy punch and you win, like literally win. Yeah, I guess Gil is kind of broken. I mean, it seems obvious, right? But I think it's interesting to figure it out and see if he is a character that could be, you know, a character that's reasonable to use. But let's say Yun Ganajin beats him. Does that make him better? Like, well, Yun can beat him. I bet Yun can't. Oh, see, you can combo into it. Nah, you can't combo that. Oh. His headbutt isn't a charge move, too, if I remember correctly. That's his crotch lucky. That looks like a low forward. Yeah, I just saw it get chained earlier. Uh-oh. Oh! Rip! Dang, all I see is nothing but Gil losing. He should be tournament viable. I mean, it goes to show you how strong the regular characters are. But it's not like this. It's not like RB has been playing Gil for years. A really optimized Gil would probably be broken. But like I said before, Yun's broken. Chun-Li is pretty much broken. Makoto. Denjin's broken. Then what happened? That's crazy. I do believe that has a juggle point on it too. You can actually lariat off of that. Oh my god. I think he could have killed there if he did a lariat instead. Oh my goodness. I like how they retained that in Street Fighter V though. I think Gil in Street Fighter V was still a little bit underrated. I think he was good. Too bad Luke, right? Oh, that is so late. Oh, let me get an anti-air like this in Street Fighter 6, please. Boom! Wow! 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 I don't know what that chipped. I didn't know it did that much chip. I mean, I guess Yuri could do a headbutt, but he had no charge. Toward medium punch. Yuri could toward medium punch here. But it's messed up because it doesn't waste a super. He keeps a super. That's not nice. Is that it? Parry it? Can you? Is that even parryable? I think it's one of those moves you can't parry, right? This button. Alt 3? Shingoki? Alt 2. Save. I can just set them to parry. I think you can't parry this, right? No, it's unparryable, right? How come they're not doing it? What? All the hitboxes on the screen? Oh. This is not right. I have to record it first. You have blocking set to always not parry? I have it on parry. They're not parrying anything, so something's wrong. Maybe it doesn't work with Gil. Let me try a different character. I just want to see if it is parryable or not. So I gotta hit Alt 2. Man, something's broken with my setup. Maybe this doesn't work against Gil. Maybe. I guess I just gotta find out myself. Gil isn't programmed to parry, apparently. Okay, let's try it again. It's pretty easy to hit him out the air. I don't think you can parry this. I'm gonna Daigo parry it, do it early. No, I think it's unparryable. Can red parry it? Ah, shoot. Dang it. And make him do it. Man. Okay, now go back and then. Oh my god. Keep messing it up. Go back. Recording. Recording like that. And then I hit this button. Apparently it's only red parryable. Let me take a look at this. What? Weird. When? There's probably a gap somewhere. Let's see what they do when they parry it. Because that didn't look like a red parry to me. I don't think it's a red parry. That's so weird. On the third rainbow, they parried. Alright, I'll go with that. Third rainbow. Oh. This is ridiculous. I don't believe it. Watch this be something like it only works on Anniversary Edition or something stupid. I don't believe it. Nah, I don't know, man. I think it's unparryable. At least the first hit. I don't think so. Oh my god. Save. What? Oh, almost like I never left. I messed up the super. Dang it. Do I have it on auto parry? I feel like I'm too powerful. No, I'm doing it. Hey, still got it. See, if I can parry that, I can parry Gil's super, but you can't because it's not possible. Oh. Oh, I lost it. It's gone forever. Oh. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Oh, what? Oh, it's too slow. No. I think you can jump in between and then parry once. Like right there. And then punish it. Side switch. It's really cool. And it should be easier. Ah. Oh. I can still parry though. Man, I gotta figure out this UI. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Can't do that, apparently. There we go. It's been a while since I played some third strike, yeah. And it's been a while. And I'll play 720. See if I can do hit confirms. Get up. Oh, still feels good. Forgot if it randomizes if you reset or not. Yep. Oh, shoot. Still got it. Still got it. Easy mode confirm. Man, this game is sick. Oh, second one hit. Who else? Easy mode. Ah, I missed it. Oh, that does a lot of stun. I never noticed that. God dang. It's like 10 stun. Oh. So easy. Can you confirm Sean's down medium gig? That's not Sean. What about... Sean sucks. He sucks. Oh, that might be good. It's probably like a 13 or 14 frame confirm. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. It's that one and this one. This game's sick. Should always play it. Every day or something. Just a little bit. Oy. I'm afraid to play online and then not like it anymore. Just gonna stick to being a train mode person. There are quite a few events happening too for this game. online and offline. It's almost like they're silently preparing for Evo. But there's the Jazzy circuit, maybe a couple people streaming it. Different, you know, like just playing on Fightcade. It's probably hard to find it. I could probably start streaming it in the mornings for a little bit. Oh, Eric's playing Dragon's Dogma? I want to see the shit show. Actually, I'm going to call it for today. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to send y'all over to Eris. Y'all can enjoy this new game that everyone hates for some reason. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. Good game. Speaks. Oh, my credits don't work. Under construction. See ya.